The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 17th ranked team, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense trots out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Monarchs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The UAB Blazers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The shotgun running play call. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Alvarez. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Blazers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass caught. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
This is tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it here. To the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Monarchs lining up here on 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Monarchs, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The Blazers offense takes the field now. The last possession was settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Hand off to the single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 4. The Monarchs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback keeps the football. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Blazers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Moving the clock, looking to improve field position here. The coverage sheet makes the stop on this return. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Old Dominion in front now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The UAB offense is back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more. Here's the throw deep downfield. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, UAB. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Monarchs come to the line in a hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Across the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Caught for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Smith. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Running back has it on a screen now. It's a nice game. He moved the football up to the 27.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space.
It's a fake. The up end has it. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball carrier recovers his own fumble on 4th down, but it's a turnover on downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Blazers keep the football on the move. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he steps out of bounds, no gain on the play. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the ninth play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
There you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Blazers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. The Monarchs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
All right, let's get it.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
First down for the offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback still with the football. That's the spin move.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Back to pass. It's Smith. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit slide. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target. But this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. The 30. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, not right through. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Alvarez. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. To throw, it's Smith. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, UAB.
First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, UAB. This offense is still clicking.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Monarchs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He keeps it on a design run. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back. Takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll run it to the left. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And now the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Blazers will look to convert here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. He uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Monarchs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
It was a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit. Through good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Screen to the wide receiver. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating
The play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And the Monarchs will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the same runner's got it again. He's found some room in the 45. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the runner takes off to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and still running.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And it's caught. Touchdown, UAB. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Monarchs come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Choosing to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They'll start the drive here with an end around. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Smith. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down, you're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Right? You give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
We'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
It's a quarterback keeper. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. The Monarchs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Monarchs will line up to kick it away. Just able to get it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Smith. Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Alvarez. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
Touchdown, Blazers. Still no answer for the passing game. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, get some points here quickly, and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, what a move. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Monarchs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And he'll be brought down.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
Looking to the end zone. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And it's a kneel down. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.